Yo, that's some chill lo-fi music, though. Alright, back to Honkai Star Rail. I have done an absolutely epic mission, finishing up Jarilo-VI. Now it's time to move on to the next one. Let's hope it ends just as... Oh, right. Gotta switch my keys. There we go.
The express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others.
Okay, I don't think she's positive polarities either. She seems to be just aligning with the archetype of the story itself.
The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
And you already
Well, may
go
be
back.
better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Jarilo-VI prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar. Sure, oftentimes those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help. Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Aeon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
So that's how I got control over the big guy. Really didn't need it.
Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Jarilo-VI. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you.
Why are they self-identifying as Nameless?
Is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in? Sure, ask away. We've got plenty. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herta, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild.
Okay.
You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics. I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Jarilo-VI is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron. Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day.
Legend of Zelda?
But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage.
That sounds like a Legend of Zelda
This goes to
reference.
show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Jarilo-VI sees that too. I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge. I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much. Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Synthesizer.
Pom-Pom, we're back! Shh! Checking star rail stability! Pom-Pom needs to focus! Good to see you too. Spatial readout, back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help. Thanks to you, the space fisher is healing up, and the star rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order. Don't worry about it. Jarilo-VI probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a
You were
Trailblaze
supposed to do
mission,
that?
so Pom-Pom will let it slide this time. But don't forget next time.
Where are we going
The
next?
destination will be announced at the navigation meeting. For now, get some rest and stay tuned. Oh, Pom-Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it. Thank you, conductor. Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed. Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Jarilo-VI. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Cutscene, please. The shackling prison. Daddy character? Oh.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Ooh, Dong.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We Trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently, and we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Oh, so we've already been doing those kinds of time scales. Still don't see that item I'm supposed to see here. Hello, Serval.
Hey! Thanks for the invite. I'm so excited! This view isn't something you see every day. So, you guys travel across the galaxy and journey through space like this every day? Oh, that's so cool. No wonder everyone on the Express is so knowledgeable. Huh? Not like you to be modest. I've yet to experience it myself, but no one in their right mind would turn down a chance to journey through space. Boarding the Express is just one small step. I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to travel the depths of the universe. After all, I did promise Branya and Nat that I'd continue to protect the underworld and help rebuild Belobog. Still, I bet there's still a chance for kids like Hook and Clara, right? Who knows? Maybe they'll be able to represent Belobog as it returns to the arms of the universe.
You are not that much older than them. Where's Branya? I saw that Gerpard picture. Interesting. Might check that out just after every little mission. Alright, still want to find Branya.
Welcome to the party car, Nameless. Would you like to have a drink, a snack? Right away. Here's a rustic infusion for you. The fragrant aroma of rice, the refreshing taste of sea salt, and a rich consistency matching that of oil. This has been a classic drink on board the Express for several Amber eras now. I particularly like the clever use of rust in its name. You can't help but laugh, can you? I hope you enjoy your time in the party car, dear Nameless. We may not be able to get a party started right now, but please feel free to relax and unwind here. This used to be called the meeting car, until my previous master came along thinking they wouldn't need an entire car for meetings among just a handful of Nameless. That's when my previous master made the decision to rename it the party car.
Can we get back to that drink? What the hell are you putting in this?
I'm merely a drinksmith robot who has been doing his best to provide impeccable service to the Nameless for several Amber eras.
That's a weird way to clean a jet class.
Should I introduce myself again?
No. No more than 3 sentences.
I am a robot drinksmith, invented and created several Amber eras ago by a certain Nameless. My previous master found me in a corner, dusted. Oh, that only took 2 sentences. I'll add one more then. I was named after the last thing Miss Himiko said to my previous master. Shush! I should mention that the conductor and Miss March 7th went up to your room looking for you a short while. Perhaps you should go and see them. To say.
Oh, that was a distraction.
I'm never telling jokes again. My simulation circuits have taken up smoking.
There's a reason why they call you Shush. It's not a name, it's instruction.
What kind of drink? Care for a drink? Or perhaps some snacks? Or mixed? Neat? Or on the
That literally says there's diesel in that. Sorry, buddy, but I'm just going to ignore you for the rest of my playthrough. Oh, now there's Bronya.
Thank you for inviting me. I'll be able to get away from the complexities of politics here. Being surrounded by these beautiful stars, it's such a joy.
Okay, so y'all heard
Although
that.
we've been through so much together, I actually know very little about the Astral Express. I'd like to start visiting more frequently if the opportunity arises. Thank you. Hopefully I'll have more time to get to know the crew. I really enjoy staring out into the universe. What a vast, mesmerizing... I hope that one day the children of Belobog will have the... Please don't mind me. Feel free to go about your business. I think I'll stay here and enjoy the view a while longer.
Random reward?
You're looking well. No, I know all right, but I can't tell you yet. Himiko wants to create...
See, it's like I said. If you wake up and Don Hung's not around, then you probably won't see him the rest of... I guess. To be honest, warp navigation meetings are basically... Think about it. Don Hung's the one managing the archives. He'll already be clued into our next destination. Himeko and Welt know all.
Alright, let's go.
Morning. You're very punctual. Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response. The trailblazing of Jarilo-VI is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
What's the
Not
next one
telling
like?
yet. We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now.
Which is wholly and completely unnecessary.
The meeting will start soon.
Passengers, the work navigation meeting
Hello,
has
mascot.
officially begun. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail. The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
Yep.
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Yes.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew.
Oh, Kafka.
It's Kafka.
That's an interruption.
I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himeko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a
fucking Time Lord
compliment,
would
not an
think that.
insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Law-Fu?
Law-Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Law-Fu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible.
Okay.
My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent, hmm?
Sell our friendship to the... We should seal the Stellaron, that's for sure, but not so sure about helping him. What's in it for us?
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Law-Fu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish.
And how do you know that?
Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers. You benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he perished too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March. Get done hung.
Dude literally gave a threat to our Dong Hung, and we're gonna somehow end up rescuing him. Actually, nah. More combo.
How could the mighty Xianzhou Alliance be breached by a Stellaron? It's fair to say that it ranks highly among the known forces in the universe.
You know, I'm just realizing that this, along with every other Hoyoverse game, has you going to the Chinese nation as the second nation, or second place.
The path of the hunt is narrow and doesn't stand out among the other paths, but the Alliance enjoys the direct blessing of the Eon. The 6 great ships of the Xianzhou are like brothers in arms. Its power is much greater than those factions that simply draw their strength from the paths themselves. This is big. I'm coming with you this time.
What do you think about all this?
We should go.
Oh? And why is that?
Because
We can't trust everything Kafka says. It's credible that the leader of the Stellaron Hunters can predict the future, but Kafka might not be telling the truth. This is a difficult matter. If she is telling the truth and we turn a deaf ear, those on the Law-Fu will be in great danger.
There they are.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman. It's way too much of a coincidence. A Stellaron hunter shows up at the site of a Stellaron burst that just happens to be occurring nearby? Does anyone really believe that?
Sorry, I have
I'm
out
so
of game
mad.
knowledge. She is
just
telling the
hijacks our
truth.
communications and then hangs up? So rude. You used to know her, right? Was she always like this?
Yeah.
We don't need another amnesiac on this train. Oh yeah, I just spoke to Don Hung. Here's the deal. We've all got to vote against.
I want to vote in favor.
I should have known you'd listen to that Stellaron hunter. Whatever. But you should think before you do that.
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to Lofu.
Yeah,
I'm forbidden
history.
from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it. So if you're planning on going, I can't go with you. I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold. Good luck.
Are you okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lafu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
Wait. Himiko?
4 against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
Why did I say Himiko? March?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
You're so capricious. You're really quick to change your mind, aren't you?
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
Yeah,
In that
not
case-
much choice.
Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3,
Are we gonna? Yep, there she is, standing in the middle.
1.
March is relentless in that little challenge she's got.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Jarilo-VI!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport.
Well, that's never a good sign. So,
Please await transfer.
they got
Please
glitchy
wait
transmissions.
transfer. Please wait transfer.
Yeah. Why would they even have animated? They should have proper AI.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Yeah, usually.
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
No, have more fun with
Please
it.
wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
Sounds like it.
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
Trailblazers assemble.
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off. This time, you'll get the chance to witness Welt in action. I'm glad he's going with you.
So he's got
He
skills.
doesn't talk much about his past. If you ask him, he'll just tell you about how he worked in animation.
I'm sorry, what?
But that's only a small part of his story. Believe me when I say he has more experience than I do. This time, you'll get the chance to witness Welt. Much appreciated. This time, you'll get the chance to witness... You could say he keeps his cards close to his chest, if you ask him, but that's only a small part of his...
You need to take extra care on this expedition. I've compiled... You need to take extra care.
Warriors, adventurers, supreme guardians. We all gaze upon the same stars, the same
Each with our
sky.
own roles to play, our own
Each with our
infinite
own
lives to
roles
live.
to play. The work we put in to survive may seem...
Gotta say, that's quite interesting. Is it ship-shaped or is it like a giant block in space? Because it's looking like a giant block in space.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is...
Getting to know people with power so we don't have the same mistake as last time.
Ugh, that Belobog expedition got in your head, huh?
The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as Trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Let's go.
This game is positive polarity, Zeely. So elation is kind of random. Sounds like a path March should be on, not preservation.
Look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
Creepier if you did say something. But someone opened the gate for us.
Huh. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Well, if we can't beat them.
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Pretty sure I can do better with the team I've got. Alright, we're on the second floor of the Cow Forge.
Huh.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
Up ahead.
You're hurt, son. Try not to talk. March, use your six-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching. There might be other survivors.
So things are going crazy almost immediately here. A barrier. Can't cross that. Hello, what's up with you?
Please.
And we got mind nonsense going on too.
Is that all?
Oh, so that's what that is. Please don't attack us under a mind-controlled haze.
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
Up ahead. Please, leave me. Up ahead.
Same statement. Is he dead?
Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Awaiting orders, Mr.
Rhythm get messed up?
I'm not afraid of you.
Okay. There we go. Cast special ability. Auto battle. What's assigned to T? Honestly, it seems like an A button thing.
Hide. Are you all right?
I'm okay. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
Dreams do come true. Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
Existence is unity.
Annihilate. Are you all right?
I'm okay.
How's this taste? My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Easy kill.
I hope I helped.
In terms of team,
The Express has been a lifeline.
Miss Tingyun, fall back! They're Mara struck. We've all...
she looks playable.
Hey, you there! We need your help!
The urgency is non-existent there.
Thanks for saving Beauty from the Beast. Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Dreams do come true.
No manners, huh?
That's all you got?
Target threat index lowered. Hide.
I want to protect everyone. Tell me, Mr. Svarog.
I like that confidence.
As you command. As you command. Stay back, Clara.
Take your positions.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back
Definitely
to the
mind
Skyfaring
controlled
Commission
by being Mara struck.
immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tingyun. I'm the ambassador for the Lafu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild.
Merchant?
May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
The Trailblazer. My name's a secret.
Oh, Miss Secret. Don't mind her. She likes to get a little creative with her introductions.
Trying to avoid getting on another wanted list.
Next time, why not remind me before I give up my name?
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here?
We were let in by
If
something.
you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express?
Yep. That would be us.
You've heard of us?
Indeed, I have. You've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with
rescue.
For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer. Don't worry, Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara-struck.
Oh, that's fully charged.
No manners, huh? Huh?
Whoops.
I'm not afraid of
Life's
you.
like a good brute, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Annihilate.
Take your position. Dreams do come true.
Who will it be?
How's this taste?
I need to be.
Eliminating threat.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Who invited you?
That's all you got? Hide.
I hope I helped.
It's you again.
All right.
Is that all?
Easy enough to collect. Gimme. Obviously, go to the unexplored areas. Oh. Well, interesting. That is not an option. Oh, that looks like a concern. Interesting.
No match for me.
Weird. Do I even stand a chance against this? Oh,
Please
let's
stay
give it a
tuned.
go.
Watch yourself.
Rhythm get messed up. The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Everything is ridiculous. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Dreams do come true.
Huh?
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste?
So this is
Life's
the warmth
like a
of
drink,
life.
my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
Take your positions.
Jesus Christ.
Who will it be?
That's all you got?
There's more to life. Every petal and all will be swept away by the
I can see
wind.
why she's having trouble.
Let's improvise.
No manners, huh? Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Time to mix things up!
Rhythm get messed up? The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Who will it be?
How's this taste?
Just have to keep healing.
Nice like a good... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
That didn't count. Let's go again.
Stay in step.
It ain't over.
But I want to know.
Honestly, I can't. I'm not able to break that character, so it's just not ending well for me.
Watch yourself.
Rhythm get messed up? The mood is set. Just let the show begin!
Nice like a good... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Dreams do come true.
I like that confidence. In the mood for another beating? Ha!
Existence is unity.
Hide. Are you all right?
I'm okay. I want to protect everyone. Tell me, Mr. Svarog.
All right.
As you command.
Rhythm get messed up?
As you command.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Gallagher, Clara's just so great as a tank character. Especially with what I'm working with right
Rhythm
now.
get messed up? Let's improvise.
Stay back, Clara.
Just a little bit worse.
Dreams do come true.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Nice like a good brew... My friends? Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
Some value, I suppose.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
Existence is unity.
Hide. As you command.
Rhythm get messed up?
As you command.
Step up, let's see ya.
Let's
Time to
heal
mix
her
things up.
So this is the warmth of life. There's more to life.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
The fact that she counterattacks every time she gets hit
Take your
With
positions.
Gallagher's healing effect, that's just so broken.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Target threat index lowered. Hide.
All right.
Finders keepers.
Alright, note to self, keep Gallagher and Clara together. They're just so strong together.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask, that's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded, do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock. I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourselves in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel. Oh, you've already put on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? It should be simple, right?
Right.
I knew it. This will be a breeze for you. We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
Got an itch to deal with in my ear. Alright.
You know, you sound sweet.
Grace and
Nice,
elegance.
like a good brew. Full my friends? Indulge yourselves!
Eternal.
Target threat index. Hide. Stay back, Clara.
I like that confidence.
Dreams do come true.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste?
Nah, we're gonna
Some
stay
value,
full
I
health.
suppose. Yeah. I'm not
Annihilate.
Everyone holding up okay?
Okay.
A few few decorative designs wouldn't go amiss.
Yeah, that's not gonna stop me from exploring. Don't even try to trap me like that.
This might be of some use.
Alright, we got 2 treasure chests here. Let's grab. Far too easy. Bingo.
They call this a puzzle?
Okay, that felt like absolutely nothing.
A few decorative designs wouldn't go amiss.
Almost enough for another tin pool. And hopefully another Pella Eidolon.
You mentioned the Stellaron?
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am.
So, this is just something I have.
As an ambassador, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
New difficulty level unlocked. What's this? Imagination, electric, wind. Okay.
Rhythm get messed up? Let's improvise.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity. I'm not afraid.
Annihilate.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true. Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up!
Stay back, Clara.
That's all you got?
Breathe fire?
It ain't over.
Hide.
Stay in step.
Now we're gonna do normal and have her benefit.
Keep up!
That's all you got?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
I need to be brave.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
No way, I did come from there. Should be a paper, book, or there it is. Scroll. Can't go that way. Oh, just straight up right there.
Looks good. Stay in step.
Turn it up!
Target threat index lowered. Annihilate.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
There we go.
Everyone holding up okay?
Okay, I got this chest.
Rhythm get messed up? Let's improvise.
This song's for you. Keep up!
That's all you got?
Hide.
Reach the end of the story in your own. Rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true.
Turn it up!
That's all you got?
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
There we go. Where'd the bird go? This is a calyx. All right. Oh, and then we have to go back. Interesting. Though a little redundant. I preferred the... What the heck? There we go. Not the hardest kind of puzzle possible. Just need to be able to think three-dimensionally. Let's mark this treasure as found, since I'm gonna grab it eventually.
Looks good.
Would you be worth fighting? Probably not, but I'll do it anyways.
Stay in step.
Nice, like a good... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Dreams do come true.
Time for the main event. Keep up!
It ain't over.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Oh, that one just died.
Stay back, Clara.
Everyone holding up okay?
Yeah. So Gallagher would be good against, is obviously good in break teams, and he's also really good in reaction teams.
Get ready and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
Is that all?
Forgot I'm gonna have to do these before I end today's playthrough. What even is this? Used in the Ascension of Ice characters. Imagination, wind, ice. Huh.
It's you again. Sound lingers.
Please stay tuned.
Yeah. Existence is unity.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Buddy, get ready
Time to
be
test our rapport.
wrecked.
Dreams do come true.
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
Immortality means forever.
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
Annihilate.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
A miracle.
Stay back, Clara.
She is
In the
hurt
mood for
right
another
now.
beating?
Hide.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
As you command.
Is everyone? Oh, I'm back.
Stay in step.
She's probably not gonna survive this.
Life's like a good, my friends.
Didn't get a chance to be sought them, so she
Indulge
didn't have
yourselves!
any healing.
It ain't over.
There's more to life.
Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true.
How's this taste?
So this is the warmth of life. Eternal. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Secret of the Saints. I like that confidence.
There's more to life.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Immortality means forever. Time to mix things up. Life's like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Finally. Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way. Oh, my beautiful tail. Well, we had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about.
Is it manual or automatic?
Don't fret. All ambassadors know their way around a star skiff.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
Undelivered letter. Let's get Clara here healed back up. Grab my chest. probably turn off my air conditioning since I don't need it.
A simple solution. And that's all it takes. This might be of some use.
Habitation. Actual people.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou-La-Fu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the La-Fu. As
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, Hammy Cassiter. By which I mean, nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time.
Can we talk about it first?
I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you could inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
Very well.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead.
Just a sly
That
one.
might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first. She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is it'll be all right. We're not trying to stand in her way. We have nothing to hide from her.
We didn't have anything to hide in Belobog either.
Not so fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Belobog all over again?
Okay, it's not gonna happen that fast.
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Aw, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong. I just...
Feel offended.
See?
Don't worry. We'll find a way through. Let me do the talking.
Oh, new message from her. What does this cultivator speak? No, it's monk speak. Yes, why? Immortality? Alright, there's something weird going on. I wonder how I can move these blocks. Yeah, it seems like all the characters have the same move speed. Oh, there's a huge amount of treasure chests right there. I don't understand how. Oh well.
It's still early. Where to now?
Scroll. That sounds so much like saying squirrel. Alright, that one's open.
Oh, you're here already? Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting you.
Are you not coming?
I've brought Madame Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
Yes, madam.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. They can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess. Greetings, guests from the Astral Express.
Another fox
Jing Yun
person.
has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities. But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Lawfu, I thought I should at least meet you in person. And politely decline your proposal.
I'll keep silent.
The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Oh?
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Luofu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory. The hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters. What say you in your defense?
I'm gonna keep letting him handle it.
You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jingyuan.
Oh?
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron Hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jingyuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Luofu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Luofu.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Luofu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Xianzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to handle it. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask.
He's a much more laid-back character.
After you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
Rightfully so.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is?
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago, who goes by the name of Blade. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. As for where that transmission was destined...
The Express?
I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us.
It's not quite that simple, but it's not too complicated either. To my understanding, you guys believe Blade is responsible for the unleashing of the Stellaron, whereas Kafka insists that he is innocent. She wants us to subdue the Stellaron and somehow in the process prove his innocence. Whether we actually prove him innocent or not is not my concern.
We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship,
she's known to cause
the bigger
trouble.
the threat she will pose. Since the Stellaron hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Lofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control.
Kafka is considered a S tier, but no better of a character than Imagination Trailblazer.
Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron burst. What say you, my astral guests?
What do you think?
Let's move with the current.
If you are able to capture this Stellaron hunter, the Xianzhou will be indebted to you. The Lofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search. If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay, don't hesitate to make it known.
Alright, time to discuss things.
I've heard of you. The Alliance is very interested in the Astral Express. Blade is wanted by both the Corporation and the Alliance. I'm afraid I cannot comment on his file.
Kafka?
There are 5 known members of the Stellaron Hunters. Elio is their leader, but always stays behind the scenes. Most of the operations are led by Kafka.
So, who's
Had
the
the
fifth?
Divination Commission not intercepted her encrypted transmission, she would have remained undetected for much longer. Bring her to us. Ordinary means may prove futile when it comes to this individual. But the Divination Commission has ways of... Don't misunderstand me. The Xianzhou does not engage in torture. Retrieving intel does not necessarily involve the use of violence.
That was the implication. And oh my goodness, is everyone here a Kumoho? That's the mainland word for a kitsune.
In any case, you can deliver her directly to us. Once we learn something, I will share every piece of information with you. If things go as planned, I would love to find the time to sit with all of you and hear about your experiences among the stars. My responsibilities to the Xianzhou have meant that I haven't had the chance to travel in many years. We had heard nothing of the Express for a long time. It is heartening to learn of its continued journey along that starward track.
I can understand why his voice gets so many women. Nice and moist.
I have other matters to attend to. Goodbye for now.
There's Wilt. Oh my god, this person is not a cat person. Wait, none of them are cat persons. Place of Astrum. Who are you again? Alright. Records of Yellow Bell Resonance. Oh well. I don't seem to have an ability to know where the items are on this particular section of the map or track them.
Jiaokong Plow 6 is overloaded.
What do you make of this, Jing Yuan?
Jing Yuan. Seems pretty
I feel
trustworthy.
the same. He's much easier to talk to than that Yukong. Their attitudes are so different. Maybe that's why she's only a helm master and he's a general.
I understand how you must feel, but please stay calm.
Alright, that should be all of them. Talk to Welt.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan.
Jing Yuan. Yuan. Think there's something strange?
I don't know about strange, but my gut tells me something is off. That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us?
Well, there's the question.
The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron hunter?
Bait.
Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron hunters in. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped. Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Alright, what is your reasoning for figuring that out? That seems to come out of just about nowhere. Oh well.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
Nope.
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary.
Well, turns out Welts is correct.
Wait, what are you up to exactly? Xingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xinzhou. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness I'm here.
Oh, she's using it as an opportunity to take a dig at him.
On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the Six Charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen.
Jesus Christ, the absolute back and forth between those two.
There are three things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
How old are you?
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become Sword Champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people, especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
Yes.
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those two Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide, and there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing. That boy.
Yep, he's already gone.
I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
Okay. Alright, got those 3.
An ancient game to make your brain feel brand new. Celestial Jade.
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you.
Babysitter.
Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company.
You're a babysitter.
The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn.
Uh-oh.
When you finish your business here, how about some tea together?
No. No. A hotel again?
Easy. I know this probably brings back bad memories.
Just playing into the joke.
Brand new. Celestial Jade. This humble abode welcomes you. While drizzle
Looks nice.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already.
Ready to sleep already? Alright.
Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Luofu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private.
Old girl?
They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of the Xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your stay to the fullest. She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Say thanks to her for us. That is
Why
quite
don't you
generous.
go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
What would that be? Oh.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
That do be part of the message she sent us. Coordinates converge.
Don't let her words distract you. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same. But for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, each machine has a different pitch and melody.
Ooh, so her location
The general
was given
sent for
away.
craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Don Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to. Then tell him we're having loads of fun.
Can we not be rude? You know what? Let's do it. Are you okay? Message failed to send.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Are you gonna read more into it?
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lafu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Cienjo Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Cienjo is convinced that we're responsible.
Stop!
So he's remembering his dream.
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, if he's on the ship, then Welt March and her... Everyone is in grave danger. But...
Is he connected to that past you want to escape?
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me. And that everyone is about to be drawn in.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree as March has hers. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become our baggage. They weigh us down, but they also give us strength to continue the journey. Try not to dwell on it, Don Hung. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time. Pom-Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the Express. If there's something you've got to do, do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Oh? Still have that effect.
If there's something you've got to do, do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line.
You want to disembark, Don Hung? Pom-Pom understands. Best of luck. Make sure you return and bring Pom Pom back some local specialties.
Can't send the message out. The network is down, but some functions still work? Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Lawfu.
Well.
Too late to repent.
None of the treasure chests that are supposed to be here are here.
Shattered Cloud Knight armor. A conflict with the Cloud Knights? Not likely. Mr. Yang wouldn't let that happen.
Jing Yuan.
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
No, wait, you're not Jing Yuan.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let me through. Take this! Shape of Rise Fetus!
What?
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
You're not going anywhere!
You're hurt. No interest in conflict.
It's okay. Phew. This one's strong, all right. Let me through.
A miracle!
Cloud Knight Sushang reporting!
Wow, you're just not giving me time to do anything.
What the?
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Move carefully.
Want to see what I can do? You're not going anywhere! Take this! Rise, Fetus!
That is not a phoenix.
Merciful Medicus!
Let me through!
The dead return!
Want to see
The
what I can
truth
do?
of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing.
Would that be a different
Did tell
ship?
you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a...
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from?
I'm not a knight.
Huh. Okay. You're a civilian then. Come with me.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me. Hey, you're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as blank.
My name is Dan Hung.
Oh,
I'm
honest.
a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help, but I can leave the port on my own.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it out, then they'll already be in the safe zone. No need to worry. You'll see them when we get there.
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something. Lo-cha! Is that right?
Lo-cha.
I remember it. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee your safety. Oh, one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Message not sent? Why not?
Maybe they demolished something.
Long-range communication technology is still improving. Perhaps the presence of the Stellaron is affecting signal transmission.
Doesn't seem like it. Everything else is working fine. See?
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us. Since Kafka's here, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be that Stellaron hunter hacker girl's handiwork.
Think you get away with your crime by pretending to be a waiter?
It's really crazy how many Fox people are here. It's like they're the majority of the Wait, are those elf ears? Absolutely elf ears. Humans are the minority here.
Oh, you've arrived. No. Only an extra couple of hours.
Oh yeah, she's upset.
Stargazer Navalia is governed by the Artisanship Commission. It took me a while to sort out our paperwork. I got a sense of the situation on my way back. Just like at Cloudford, Stargazer Navalia's Meridian pin has malfunctioned. The checkpoint there is abandoned, and the garrison is scrambling to locate the Stellaron. With monsters wreaking havoc and the night scattered, Stargazer Navalia has become a perfect place for the suspect to hide out.
So we've got a bunch of monsters to deal with, an IPC Most Wanted Stellaron hunter to catch, and we have to do all that on our own without reinforcements? Fair enough. This isn't our first rodeo.
You've got a Stellaron hunter
I was just
before?
making small talk. Never mind the details.
I wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. When you're ready, let's get going.
Alright. What? Oh, talk to her
Shall
again.
we, my benefactors?
Let's go.
Now, what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from the Artisanship Commission. Perfect for hunting down suspects.
What? That is the cutest little dog.
So cute! I mean, what can he do exactly? Are we gonna set him loose on Kafka?
That is the
Yes and
cutest
no.
dog.
This is D-Ting, a bionic dog developed by the Artisanship Commission. He has all the 5 senses of the Foxian race and takes them to another level.
Oh, Foxians.
Be it tracks or scent, as long as he uncovers a trace, he'll follow it all the way to the end. All we need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. It doesn't matter how good she is at hiding, D-Ting will find her. But before we get started, let's play with his settings a bit and get him ready. To begin with, let's set him to scent detection mode. Tell D-Ting to follow the scent of my perfume and see what he can do.
We need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting Yoon, right? She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large? The traces, where did they go? Is D-Ting malfunctioning? Got it. He says the wind is too strong here at the port, so it's not easy to follow the scent.
How do you know what he's saying?
That's just the psychic bond between cute girls and cute puppies.
Using the environment to hide her traces. Our girl from the Skyfaring Commission sure knows how to put up a challenge. Let's look around and see if we can find any other clues.
Or we could ask around? Look how busy this place is. Someone must have seen Miss Ting Yoon. That's not cheating, right? We're just collecting intel. I'm scared, sir.
Master.
Excuse me, any chance you saw a Foxian lady pass by?
There's tons of those.
Oh, that's a heck of a question, miss. I'd say nearly 1 in every 2 people passing through Starskip Haven is Foxian. We might have seen the lady you're looking for, but we wouldn't have batted an eyelid.
He's not lying. Still, if you, describe her a little, maybe it'll...
Wow.
jog
Sleazy.
our memory.
She's pretty.
Pretty? Well, that's too generic for a Foxian. Even if you don't count the ladies, there are plenty of gents that fit that description like a...
As tedious as it is, I'm afraid you'll have to,
Please don't say
describe her in more detail. Please don't say 2 ears, 1 tail.
I can put my hand on my heart and say I remember this fine lady.
Nonsense. I've been stood next to you this whole time, and I don't remember anyone like her.
Well, I may not have seen
Back
her in
and
person,
forth.
but her beauty feels like a long-lost acquaintance. How
Their
wonderful
names
to
are
be
back and
reunited
forth.
with her after so long.
Oh, dear. I'm sorry. My friend here appears to have,
Oh my god.
lost touch with reality.
Are you two professional time wasters?
They're
or something?
comedians. The weird one and the straight
Please
man.
accept our apologies. Me and my partner do double-act comedy in the Sleepless Earl. The tea house. round
What
the
did I
corner.
just tell you?
As you can probably guess, with all these curfews and lockdowns, we've hardly had an audience the past few days. We figured we'd find a spot on the street and do some rehearsal, just to stop us getting rusty.
Then you guys swung by asking for this Foxian lady, so we thought we'd give you a little bit of improv. Free of charge, I might add.
Stay calm, stay calm. I did see the girl you're looking for. She took a turn from here into Star Watcher Avenue. I'd suggest you head over that way. She might still be there.
I find it hard to trust anything you've just said.
Honestly, they're comedians. They're supposed to be entertaining.
Did I just get stabbed?
Apologies. You've come at a bad time. Have you seen this lady?
Huh?
Well, that's Miss Ting Yun. She's a big patron of our shop.
Oh?
May I ask why you're looking for her? Surely she...
We're her guests. We're playing hide and
I should have
seek,
guessed
basically.
from your attire. You look like you're from another world. Miss Ting Yun sometimes takes intergalactic business delegates on tours around Starskip Haven. In fact, I just...
Grab that. Bubble tea. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? I talked to Howard. Alright. Till we meet again. There we go. That's acquired.
Storytelling is such an outdated art form.
Alright. Got those.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. Choice for galactic commerce.
Oh? Other Celestials? Actually, nothing.
Miss Ting Yun must have left us these clues, right?
Deeding should be able to pick up her traces now.
That's set in high pitch, it's just right.
How I wish it would talk to
Oh, that's not the chest I grabbed. This is. There she is.
You found me! D-Ting's quite handy when it comes to tracking, isn't he? If you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia, just switch him on. Don't let her escape.
Treasure chest for you.
Tusk Spear wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
A few decorative designs wouldn't go amiss.
That's grabbed.
Who'd have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet? Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. People used to write poems about the shipwrights here. The Lafu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped, our internal transport and outbound flights might also grind to a halt.
You know, I just remembered something about Genshin Impact. After the first one, which is pretty innocent, in the second, third, and fourth Archon quest, you are considered a fugitive of the law. But in the fifth Archon quest, Fontaine, the Land of Justice, you don't get in trouble with the law at all except for the first few minutes of the quest, where Farina is just being weird. Here, of course, you got into trouble with the law immediately with Kokalia. Hope that doesn't happen again here. It's getting a little cliche for Hoyoverse games, because in ZZZ, you're literally a criminal, or an outlaw. Well, not that much of an outlaw, but what you're doing is considered illegal.
Of course, the silver lining is I don't have to go on as many trips anymore.
You don't seem to worry too much about the Xianzhou, Miss Ting Yun.
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from the sidelines.
I'm pretty sure you can fight. You'll leave all the fun to us, huh?
Not a lot of people out there could have fought the Mara-struck like you did. I'm only a civil servant. I can't imagine what Kafka would do to me if I were caught in the fray. We Foxians don't live as long as the Xianzhou locals, but I still want to enjoy the 100-odd years I've got left.
100?
You'd do the same in my shoes, wouldn't you? Besides, the Madam Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. It's no different to any other diplomatic mission or delegate reception.
Alright, I'm trying to find out what she does. Yeah. She's a Harmony type. Lightning element. It's actually considered pretty strong.
I was never much of a fighter, and I'm not one for risking my life either. Getting D-Ting into your hands is already beyond the realm of my job description.
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next time we meet Yukong.
Wow. She isn't considered a
Understood.
S+, but
we
still
won't put you out of your comfort zone, Miss
is a
Ting Yun.
4-star.
When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And the capturing, for that matter. Thank you for showing us the way.
Before D-Ting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads.
Leads?
If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned.
They call this a puzzle? A few decorative designs wouldn't go amiss.
Shards of a Cloud Knight's weapon. Something really sharp caused this.
It must have been Kafka. She's got a scary sword.
Pretty sure her main weapon is actually her wires.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic commerce.
Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true.
Some value, I suppose. Eternal. I need to
hide.
There we go.
Everyone holding up okay?
Look, D-Ting found a strange chest. And there's a handprint on it.
Let me see. Slender fingers, but strong. This hand belongs to a killer.
There's a note here too. Take your fancy, there's a reward inside. Oh, why do I get the feeling we're not the ones doing the hunting?
It seems like Kafka predicted our every move. Stay alert, all of you. We could be walking into a trap.
Yeah, here's a fun little fact. In the guide I'm using to mark my treasure chests, the first thing people put up as an image is a person that looks like the troll face due to the combination of their own face and a scarf. That is so freaking clever. Get besotted.
Watch yourself.
Rhythm get messed up. Let's improvise.
Enjoying yourself? Existence is unity. I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate. Life's like a good brew, my friends.
Absolutely besotted.
Indulge yourselves! Up okay?
D-Ting smells something.
Alright, I need to change some of my settings because... There we go.
I know. Let's go and have a look. Is that a grenade? What's that on the side? It's lipstick. A small something for the lost. She's clearly taunting us.
Rhythm get messed up.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Dreams do come true.
How's this taste?
So this is the warmth of life. Yeah. I need to be brave.
Hide. I'll be taking point.
Take caution.
The mood is set. Just let the show begin!
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Stark!
Let's
She literally
improvise.
doesn't actually do anything herself.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
That's all you got? Time to mix things up.
So this is the warmth of life.
Alright, I need to make her a bit stronger. There we go. Much better.
Can't be.
Please stay tuned.
I'll be taking point.
There we go.
Time to test our rapport. Dreams do come true.
Life's like a good... My friends? Indulge yourselves! Merciful Medicus. In the mood for another beating?
Eternal.
I need to be brave.
Hide.
Stay in step.
Man, so many minions.
Let's improvise.
Secret of the Saints.
Still unanswered. Let's continue.
Step up, let's see ya.
I'm not afraid of you.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Annihilate.
The mood is set. Let the show begin! Take your positions.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Stark!
How infernal! As you command. Are you all right?
I'm okay.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Stay back, Clara.
Dreams do come true.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
A miracle.
Yep, this isn't working. Now, how would I strategize this fight?
The D-Tang smells something. What's this?
A jade seal used by the shipwrights. It opens various passages. It looks like someone used it and then destroyed it. Possibly Kafka.
We should have enough clues here to get Deeding on the move.
No time to lose. Let's give him the scent and let him lead the way.
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues. But did Kafka leave them behind on accident? Or on purpose?
She sure did put a lot of work into this gag, and I think we're the punchline. Making us run around like jerks? I bet she's loving this. I can almost hear her whispering, "Come and get me."
That would be
Don't
suitably
forget,
Kafka-esque.
she's on the IPC's most wanted list. A fugitive that nobody can seem to pin down. And now we've become her prey while she stalks us in the shadows. Let's go, benefactors. Time is of the essence. We must be close.
On the go. This is the first time I've given up on a difficult fight.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
That's all you got?
Eternal.
Annihilate.
Still the same old.
Stay back, Clara.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Take your positions.
Life's like a good... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
That's all you got? Time to mix things up!
Existence is unity. I'm not afraid of you.
Let's improvise.
In the mood for another beat? It ain't over!
Some value. I need to be brave.
Eliminating threat. Are you alright?
I'm okay.
Stay in step.
Everyone holding up okay?
Rhythm get messed up?
Life's like... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Dreams do come true.
Annihilate.
Enjoying yourself?
Let's improvise.
There's more.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Another chest, another handprint. Has this woman got nothing better to do?
A little cheese for the rats in the maze?
Rats? Oh, she's playing games with us. I hate her.
Yeah, she's definitely playing games. What we got here? Puzzle cube. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Where'd you get my contact info? And is the chest still up for grabs? Okay, whatever. So long as I keep playing, I keep getting treasure. Get mad hatted.
Dreams do come true.
That's all you got?
Eternal. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Annihilate. I like that confidence.
Oh, that's done.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Please stay tuned.
The scent. Where did it go?
Oh, when the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice.
Wait, what's with these two?
It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka.
These cloud knights aren't Mara-struck. What did you do to them?
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you? Oh, what a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
Well, these guys are
Life's like a
absolutely
good brew.
screwed.
Full, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Let's improvise.
That's all you got? It ain't over.
Hide.
Quick! Don't let her escape!
March, not so fast.
Well, opening a door, always a good thing. Trail blazed, let's keep going.
Sound lingers.
Please stay tuned.
Let's hope I can do this fight.
Watch yourself.
Existence is unity.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Spark.
The mood is set. Let the show begin. Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true.
In the mood for another beating?
Eternal.
Annihilate.
I like that confidence.
As you command.
That's good.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
Let's improvise.
That's all you got? Life's like a... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Take your
Every
positions.
petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Dreams do come true.
It ain't over.
Grace
The
and
mood is
elegance.
set. Let the show begin.
Existence is unity.
I need to be brave.
Hide. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Spark.
They're rebroken.
As you command. As you command.
Rhythm get messed up.
That's all you got? Time to mix things up.
Thanks.
Stay back, Clara.
Some value, I suppose.
I'm not afraid.
How's this taste?
Thanks.
There's more to
I'll
life.
never forget you.
Hey, why do you have so much dot on her?
Let's improvise.
Step up, let's see ya.
That's just free, straight up free movement.
Life's like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
That's all you got? It ain't over.
Yeah. I need to be brave.
Hide.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Rhythm get messed up?
Time to mix things up.
So this every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Existence is unity.
Annihilate.
Enjoying yourself?
Let's improvise.
In the mood for another.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Completely missed out on opportunity for two chests. Didn't even see that at all.
Is that all?
Oh, we got a bird. Oh. Gotta follow the bird. But sorry, bird, gotta do this too, or else they'll take all my treasure. Okay. No, I didn't know the other one was already in place.
Looks good.
Oh, that was quick. How's my wish supply going? Oh, I can do another 10 pull. Hopefully I can get Pella. But Gallagher is also... Actually, I should want Gallagher shards. Gallagher Eldons. Come on, what you got for me? Nope, Pella. Okay, not a disappointment. Eidolons. Yep, this is 4 Eidolons.
Stay focused. Push forward.
Now she's strong on an ice offensive team. Nope, you're not living.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
That's all you got?
There's more to life. Existence is unity.
I need to be...
Hide.
Still the same old.
Stay back, Clara.
So close and yet so far. You'll have to pick up the pace.
I'll take my own pace, thank you very much.
There's no way through here. We need to think of a way to cut her off.
Don't worry about locked doors, benefactors. We can use the conveyor belts.
Oh, she's just casually running off. You actually just see her. Oh, that's trolly as fuck. That's pretty far away for activating a space anchor. Yep, there's a treasure chest. Alright, I have the ability to teleport. Trying to access that treasure chest, but if I move this to the right, I won't be able to go there, which means I won't be able to reach it. Move. Wait, hold on, I got it. Easy enough.
Great. The more the better.
Oh, that was easy. Focus found. Focus found.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog.
The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
As you command.
Everyone holding up okay? Now this smells good.
All right. Oh, that's literally just a chest.
Looks good.
that? Oh, this treasure chest is a crane chest. No, alright, back to exploration mode.
Dreams do
Get
come
rid of
true.
Minions.
Grace and elegance.
Annihilate.
Let's improvise.
Everyone holding up okay?
Alright, dial.
Now this smells good.
Okay.
So that's how it works. Looks good. We need a strategy.
Take your positions.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Stark!
Step up, let's see ya!
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate. As you command.
Oh, over.
Everyone holding up okay?
That's just for free. Definitely got this treasure chest. I don't want to fight that guy right now.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught me.
Yeah, you're planning something.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
Best future? Best for who? As if you'd consider anyone but yourself.
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me, naturally.
If you want to fight, quit stalling. Let's just
We're
skip
taking
the
you to see the
pleasantries.
General of the Law Fu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will decide your fate.
Oh, thanks. But no thanks. I can't stand moving at someone else's pace. We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before it's too late.
Time to test our rapport. Let's improvise.
Ready?
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
How does that feel? See you later.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Stark!
She dominated my healer.
Eternal. I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
Keep that up.
Oh, I'm back. Is everyone
Okay, never mind.
still?
Take your positions. Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Okay, can we do something about this domination?
That's all you got? Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Let's improvise.
Something for everybody. Watch your feet.
Oh, catch up.
It ain't over.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Feeling a little dizzy? Zoning out?
Oh!
I can not so fast. See you later. Something for everybody. Oops.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Well, that was really close.
Finally.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen. by the Omnisia. Fushun, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in foresight, perhaps I should say the second. I am Fushun, Master Diviner at the Divination Commission and one of the 6 charioteers. Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion. You'll allow for a postponement of the usual formalities, I trust? We should begin with the matter at hand. What the actual heck is she saying? If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
We received an assignment from
formal.
General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we must escort the fugitive to the General.
Essential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see. Upon detaining the Stellaron Hunter, questioning and all further arrangements are to be undertaken by the Divination Commission. Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka divulges.
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without him throwing me under the...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in on the questioning.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The 3 of you shall accompany me to the Divination Commission. Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellaron Hunters are slippery. What if she makes a break for it?
She's not going to.
While I am here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light. The time has arrived. We must depart. Please proceed.
Man, her being able to control one of my characters, especially my healer, absolutely butt-fucked me.
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination, but this is the only place I could dock the star skiff. Look, Exalting Sanctum, this is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the Martian water trigrams. The vessel is stranded and the way is blocked.
Okay, now I think Kafka is going to make a run for it, because we didn't arrive to our intended destination through strange means.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers.
Okay, that isn't even what quantum entanglement's supposed to be.
Yeah. So I'm a layman. Why don't you enlighten me, oh connoisseur? I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The Starskiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go on vacation. Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries.
Hey, it's
Goodbye.
you not being able to acquire capable subordinates is a you problem. Don't get pissy just because you got called out.
The prisoner must follow me every step of the way. This is Jing Yuan's order. You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you question Kafka. You think too little of me. My word is my bond. I will stick to my promise even if this delve collapses. That's very unlikely, by the way. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me. But I can assure you that the questioning will not begin until you arrive, even if that means wasting precious time. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our internal affairs, you will be brought into the Divination Commission. Please be patient. Okay. We trust you. I think I offended someone again.
Well, someone had to put her in her
You
place.
do it next time. I'm tired of being the villain.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fushen seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
Really? I thought she was pretty icy.
Some people aren't what they seem.
I don't know how to deal with people like that.
Well, yeah, you are very much
Okay,
the
enough
simple
chit-chat.
sort.
I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while. Let's take a look around.
Alright, I'm gonna turn off auto so I have time to talk in between statements, if I ever want to.
Yeah! That star skiff was pretty cool. There must be loads of interesting things in Exalting Sanctum.
The most interesting of which being somewhere to eat. Oh wait, I'm personally very full. Look at all my dead characters.
Hey, fancy seeing you here. You never asked what the Skyfaring Commission does. I suppose not all commissions are created equal. Anyway, if you must know, the Divination Commission is responsible for gathering intelligence, devising strategies, and performing divination.
Yeah, well, yeah, the last part is pretty obvious.
Maybe there's more to it. It's not like I would know. I'm a mere amicassador. Don't worry, Diviner Fu seems confident about getting Kafka to talk. If I were you, I'd just sit back and watch her do her thing.
Still don't know about these methods of theirs.
Who knows? She tends to make decisions based on the results of her divinations as opposed to what others might be thinking.
That's not really any different from just thinking you can do everything yourself.
If she doesn't want to reveal the Commission's secrets, then you have no choice but to wait. The General entrusted the Master Diviner with the interrogation of the fugitive because he has faith in her ability to manage the situation. As one of the 6 charioteers, she is certainly capable. Why do you think Kafka surrendered at the mere sight of her back in Stargazer Navalia?
Oh, you really think it was because she was intimidated? Ain't no way, chance in hell.
Oh? Did you want a tour of Exalting Sanctum? The last time I came here on a star skiff was... let me think. About 20 years ago now. I've been on the road for so long that I've started to forget the sights and sounds of the Xianzhou. All I remember is that this is a good place to while away the days. Still, Many delves have changed beyond recognition since the arrival of the Stellaron.
Okay.
If you're bored, you could go and find the messenger from the Divination Commission.
Heal. There we go. Everyone is back and healed up.
When we confronted Kafka, she seemed certain that Fu Shen would show up.
She read the script.
The leader
in
of the
advance.
Stellaron Hunters is called Elio. No one knows who he is or what he looks like, only that the Interastral Peace Corporation calls him Destiny's slave. It's said that he has the power to foresee possibilities. According to Herta, the corporation believes Elio can see the temporal branching of infinite possibilities, which is very much like being able to predict the future. In fact, it may even be superior. If the rumors are true, every seemingly meaningless action taken by the Stellaron Hunters may actually be a choice based on those possibilities. Which would include what they did to you.
So I'm all...
For the sake of this discussion, yes, I think so. But who is it?
I mean, true, but the important part is that I am a variable that they set in motion themselves.
All of us are future variables, our choices solidifying reality. The future is nothing incredible either, just a fog waiting for us to make a decision. Back to the matter at hand. Kafka.
It was all within her expectations.
Yes, it's strange for a fugitive to give themselves up, but a fugitive who can see the future? For her, perhaps that was the way it was always going to be. But is she really as calm as she seems? The future holds almost infinite possibilities, after all. I suspect she has proof that she has nothing to do with the Stellaron crisis. Or perhaps something is supposed to transpire during the Divination Commission's interrogation. Something that would allow her a window of escape. Why did the Stellaron Hunters go to such lengths to bring us here? What is the future that Destiny's slave sees behind this course of action?
What you selling? Don't plan on actually buying.
A life lived in love.
The nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Is that a Xianzhou motto or something? First the Skyfaring Commission, now the Divination Commission. They're all so secretive. The General's the only friendly face here. I hate to admit it, but I'm even starting to miss Sampo. Hold up. I must be losing my mind. Nope. I'll take the Xianzhou over that blue-haired boar any day.
Alright.
We've gone from being chased through every street in Belobog to waiting on every corner in the Cienjo. Chasing and waiting. Maybe that's what life's all about.
Alright, the alternative Dan Hong is Imbibidor Lune. So he does have his imagination form. On the path of destruction. Alright. I was wondering where the
I'm not
alternative
just a pretty
version
face,
was.
you know. I've got poetry on standby 24/7. Are you wondering if the Cienjo is my homeworld? No, I'm not getting any flashbacks. Please, do I look Cienjo-ish to you? You must be thinking of Danhung. Good idea. Oh,
Alright.
wait a minute. Clear my head of what?
We're learning all of that, but I've been spoiled and learned that she's supposed to gain the power of the hunt. Or the favor of the hunt. Wonder why.
That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
Supposed to be something on the floor. Oh well.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Looks good.
So that one's on a companion mission. Boop, boop, boop.
Do you know how to fix a free chartering? High-end barge, the best choice for galactic commerce.
Why does this place got such ominous music?
What's going on with
What
it?
is that?
Oh! Getting corrupted.
Everybody stay back! Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
In the mood for another beating?
There's more to life. Existence is unity.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate. Step up, let's see ya. Hide.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Stay back, Clara.
That was 2 when I saw 4.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now?
By Lou.
Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective. Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
Yes, that's exactly what she means.
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Aren't you a little young for being a doctor? But clearly she is
Where
one.
did you come from, little one? Is your dad around?
She's clearly ancient.
I don't have a dad.
What about your mom?
I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Belobog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
She's not a child.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount.
So you're still charging us.
Ha! Do you have any idea how many people in the lawful are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing. If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patients to see.
Who leaves home without their
Our
wallet
little
or
miracle
purse?
worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon race. Not hard to see why.
Okay. The how.
Hurry. Find beds for the patients from the other delves and stabilize them. Remember to minimize contact. We don't want your people to succumb to the same evil.
Yeah. The Realm Keeping Commission is out in full strength. What about the Alchemy Commission? Why are there so...
Do you mean out in full force?
Hey, Missy, does this look like a classroom to you? Concentrate on treating the patients.
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Go and inform the Cloud Knights. See if you can... Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your address, you must be visitors to the Lawfu.
Yep.
Sorry, the Xianzhou is currently caught in unusual circumstances, but the Cloud Knights will resolve the issues as soon as possible. For safety reasons, please stay in your residence and refrain from going out for the time being. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, I heard the route may have been temporarily suspended. Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a Starskiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quickly. The price is fair and negotiable. What do you think?
No thanks.
Well now, you must be quite special. Hey, don't spread this around, but this isn't some small-scale maintenance drill. The General has... You may not need it right now, but if there's any help I can give...
I want to open a random chest. Well, grab a random book that's supposed to be up here. There it is. Nah. I want to take your poem. For my collection.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to your Jade Abacus soon. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We have doctors from the Alchemy Commission here who will see you free of charge. Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door.
How's the Commission doing?
I heard there's a problem with their Meridian pin. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. They were muttering about plants and roots. Something terrible must have happened there. Do you have friends trapped in the delve? If you're worried about them, find a diviner and see if they can tell you what happened. Please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. I see. Please. I want to say it's all in a date.
Excuse me, miss. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed.
Dragon Lady?
The Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission, Lady Bailu.
You mean the child? She's starting to sound like a big
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lafu. You must be the guests.
Literally not a child. Just because she's small, don't make her a child.
If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
Yeah. Technically, Clara isn't actually, well, too much of a child herself. She's a teen. What the hell? Okay.
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. She's practically a teenager. Really want to go to sleep soon, so try to get this cutscene done. No, I'm just gonna call into stream and do it later. Imagination, ice, physical. Physical. Not much use for imagination. Well, let's challenge it regardless.